serenade and sound stimulate. Grandiose genius, grappling growth great. Dedicatedly, deeply, doing debate, then taking the turn trying to translate. Flowing through immense waves of emotions, going low at senses in complete shock, causing all sorts of mental commotions as repressed memories start to unlock. Trapped in this inner battle for balance, on the right or wrong, short term to long, as we're simply trying to make more sense, swing to the song of the weak and strong. The war of pride and shame within this life is the one thing that's causing all our strife. The war of pride and shame within the mind is the one thing we must leave behind. The war of pride and shame within this life is the one thing that's causing all our strife. The war of pride and shame within the mind is the one thing we must leave behind. Engaged, enraged, and enslaved, creating custom content creatures craved, purposely pushed past, previously paved, search self-soul seeking something to save. And on this race to chase God's golden grace, we find deep, dark, devilish desires. So let's face the space and simply embrace as evil experiences expires. I'm balancing the intense feelings of pride, while I'm being weakened by the shame. And as these polarities begin to collide, the opposites are now feeling the same. The war of pride and shame within this life is the one thing that's causing all our strife. The war of pride and shame within the mind is the one thing we must leave behind. The war of pride and shame within this life is the one thing that's causing all our strife. The war of pride and shame within the mind is the one thing we must leave behind. Dedicatedly dare doing different. Sure, some splendid saintly sensation sent, but because brutally beaten the bend, I intuitively imagine end. And as I pause to reflect with teardrops, I'm beginning to notice the flowing. Everything cause energy has no stops, now feeling wholly known while crowing. Shame is just fear and misunderstanding, while pride is an overcompensation. Would you say that this lesson's outstanding, or my imaginary creation? Sinful serenade and sound stimulate. Grandiose genius, grappling growth great. Dedicatedly, deeply, doing debate, then taking the turn trying to translate. The war of pride and shame within this life is the one thing that's causing all our strife. The war of pride and shame within the mind is the one thing we must leave behind. The war of pride and shame within this life is the one thing that's causing all our strife. The war of pride and shame within the mind is the one thing we must leave behind.